And just like that.
And just like that, we're back rolling. Yo, hold on. Where my hat at? What the fuck? Hold on. Where my hat at?
It's your boy Mario.
There it is.
There it is. Do I look good?
Now we're back.
Now we're back.
With another episode of
Wasted Podcast. Hopefully, everybody's bills is paid.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
important nowadays.
It's very important.
You know
You'll get
saying?
kicked out your fucking crib. Squatters, you know what I'm saying? Get
Mhm.
ready. You know what I'm saying? Be ready for that because you know them niggas about to end your fucking little hiatus that y'all been on.
No. Hold on. We got another wave that just passed by. Know what I mean?
Oh.
Whoa, came through. Unemployment by the know what I mean? By the
Damn.
Man, I hope not.
by respawn again.
You feel me?
Gotta respawn.
So,
Yo.
but we're here with another legend. As always, we only invite legends to this podcast. So I'm not gonna introduce this legend. So I'm gonna allow him to introduce himself.
Alright, wait, which one I'm looking at? I'm just, I mean, they got mad shit. We got right here. Alright, October, rellysmacks. I mean, Rels.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So just offer the audience a little bit of what you do.
I do a little bit of everything. Know what I mean, jack of all trades.
Jack of all
I
trades.
mean, the EBT, I got that for you too. Right?
The EBTs,
The
yo.
EBT, not the EBT. I've known this nigga since like what, 6th grade?
Yeah,
Sixth grade. This nigga's the first nigga with a beard.
Yeah, that shit is for a lot of people. That's a lot. Yo, it's crazy. I literally was talking to somebody today. They were like, yo, it was a little odd. They were like, yo, I'm so jealous of your facial hair. And I'm like, yo, honestly, bro, my shit don't even grow like how I want it to grow. I got mad patches and shit like that.
Facts.
But that's a full beard right there. You know what I'm
This nigga out
saying?
here.
Nah, as long as I had my beard, my shit should have been crazy. But it's,
Yeah.
I'm a real black nigga, so my shit like mad coily.
Knotted up
But
and
if
shit.
Now maybe I blow it out, pause.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That should be too, like, the maintenance.
Maintenance is
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't-
Yeah.
Like, I seen that one dude on the gram, that bald black nigga. Yo, bro, this nigga would put the oil and shit on his fucking beard, and he had like a do-rag for his beard.
Oh, what?
A do-rag for his beard.
That shit is necessary.
And the nigga fucked around, and the next day, he took the do-rag off. Yo, his shit was
Yeah,
wavy
shit
as
wavy,
fuck.
yeah,
I'm like, yo,
yeah.
this shit don't even make some
That's
sense,
a lot of
bro.
work.
Yo,
Bro.
I never
It is.
ever heard of that. That's crazy. You know what? Another thing about, like, because I've grown my beard out a few like times, and it's like, it just like when it comes to eating and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
If like I don't know,
I can
it's
see
just
how that
too
could be
much.
messy.
You know,
Yeah.
like I look back. And I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, growing it, like just trim my shit. Because some people, you know, can do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I can't do it.
Word.
I feel like
Nah, I can't cut my shit because I'll be scratching my face crazy. That's why I grew up beard. I mean, I ain't grow for style. I just
Yeah.
just itching and all that.
Mhm.
It's practical, yeah, facts.
Yeah,
And then, you know, black people, the more you cut your hair, the more you prone to it. Whoa, what the fuck? All right, so what do we do? Take motherfucking two.
Mm-hmm. Where do we leave off?
Niggas was talking about beards and shit.
Beards.
Facts. Shit that I can't really relate to. Y'all niggas will have, like,
They
this,
got a blast. Niggas like, yeah. You
yeah.
ever had that awkward moment, like everybody having a blast with conversation? You like, yeah,
Yeah,
Yo.
nothing to add to it.
Yeah,
It's just like,
add to it. Just
I'm just here.
yeah,
Yeah.
smile,
It's just like,
fake smile.
Fake smile.
that's a-
Nah, say yeah. That's crazy every now and then.
That's
Right.
crazy.
Or
you feel like people know that you're like kind of just like you kind of just like there, but you don't relate. You know what I'm saying? Like
sometimes.
they kind of know.
Like sometimes I feel like they do.
because people be so into the conversation.
Yeah,
That's
they-
the
like,
thing,
yeah,
yeah.
true,
They don't really
true.
pay any attention to the fact that other people outside may not really be in tune the same way that they do. But you know,
Nah, what like you ever been in a really awkward situation like that though, like conversation wise, and it's like, yo, what the fuck do I have to offer? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say if it's just like two other people, like.
I would really be like thinking about what I have to offer. I'm like, why am I here?
Yeah,
That's what I was
exactly.
thinking
though.
about. Like, all right, I
you
get
gotta
it.
change the subject or some shit.
I'd just be like, yo, I'm about to use the bathroom, and I just
Mhm.
like
that's the
be
go
around for-
to really. Yo, I'm about to be right back.
Now the main place is work.
Work,
You don't know if it's
uh-huh.
like appropriate. Sometimes people get offended, especially around like a lot of Karens and shit.
Yeah.
And,
You know, what be having me weak is that like when I be seeing those pictures and they're like, yo, that shit. It was like, yo, I'm gonna call you right back. You know, a nigga not calling you back,
right
bro.
Nah, I said that shit to my brother earlier today. I'm having a conversation. I'm like, I'll be right back. He's like, nah, you good, man. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm like, all right, man.
He's waiting for you to dip.
Yeah, not for the fake. You know what I'm saying? But yo, like, I think that we should talk about sneaky links. NYC sneaky links. And I'll give it a little crude explanation. From what I can tell, you pretty much are like the hood's reviewer. You like hood Yelp with visuals in order to help it out and everything. Everybody that goes out fucks with you because they need something to do. I'm a boring ass nigga, so I just be like looking like, oh, this looks cool. You know what I mean? But like the lit people really fuck with your face. So what inspired you to even do that?
I mean, I'll be outside. I mean, I'm just a natural outside kid. I'll be outside.
Yeah.
So certain things that I like don't get enough attention. I mean, so like rollerblading. I like to rollerblade, right? People like the full blade stuff, or not full blade, the roller skates. I like to rollerblade.
Inline, yeah.
So if I show somebody my side of my review of rollerblading, they might want to rollerblade too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like my friends, they go on dates and stuff like that. Me, I always was on a relationship type of time, you know what I mean? So I like to go on dates, take my significant other out. So we just go random places, and I put on Instagram something like, know what I mean? People ask me, yo, what's the address or where that's at, know what I mean? So, sneaky links. I just, pandemic hit. Before the pandemic actually came about, I just came up with it like, yo, let me just make a hood view of, Yelp or like what you said. So
yeah, like I think that was ill because, you know what I mean, there's been plenty of times where like I just been looking for like cool things to do, but it's like you can find some online, but some of these places like I've never heard of before you put it there. So it's like, yo, these places you have to have been around the area to really understand or know about it and shit like that. So I think that that's dope because it's not just something you're going to find anywhere else on Yelp or wherever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? It's very specific.
That's a fact. Like I found a fire Chinese spot.
Word.
This chicken is mad cheap. Like, yo,
that's the
coming soon.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That shit making me hungry, yo.
Fuck. Facts. You know what I'm
stomach
saying?
growling and shit. So most of these spots be in the boroughs though?
Yeah. Most of them in the boroughs. Majority of them in the city. The city got a lot of hole in the walls.
Yeah.
The hole in the walls be the best spots.
Yeah, I believe that.
Hole in the walls be the best spots.
And another thing about you is that you a real traveling motherfucker. Traveling man. The definition of traveling, this nigga there with a fucking suitcase, my nigga. You feel me? Like where was the first place that you went to outside of the U.S.?
I mean, my family from Guyana, so, I mean, I just go to Guyana every single 3 months growing up. I mean, I stay with a passport. So my passport is booked up. I actually got 2 passports. I even got a Guyanese passport, too. So,
that's lit.
I mean, I can't go to jail. Like, once Kanye said, or Jay-Z. Which one of them said that?
I got 3 passports. I'm never going to jail.
I got
5 passports. Facts. Nah, but, that's crazy.
Yeah, my family to start me off, and then I got older to start traveling myself. So just did.
What was the first place that you went to once you kind of was away from your family? You just wanted to do like
Japan. That's what started.
Ooh,
Japan, yeah.
That's a hell of a place to go first. That's a hell of a first place to go.
I'm a type of guy like I'm gonna do it big. If I'm gonna do it for the first time. I mean, like my tattoo, like. That shit was a 3-hour session on my chest, like, you know what I mean?
What?
So,
3 hours?
Yeah, that was my first tat. So
yeah.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go all out.
Go big or go home
type shit.
That's a fact. So.
How long was that flight, yo?
16 hours.
Yeah, golly.
What?
Like I would love to go to Japan, but I would not look forward to that flight though.
Yo, I literally watched Titanic like twice. Woke up, went to sleep, woke up, watched another movie. Went to sleep. The food was trash. The airline food was trash.
Of course.
Cause wherever you going, that's what type of food they serve you. So I think they serve like sushi. Then they serve. Yeah, I wasn't with it.
You don't fuck with sushi?
Nah, bro.
Oh, word? I'm not really big on the sushi shit.
And all that. Yeah. Nah. That's crazy. Cause before going to Japan, I'm sitting here trying to eat sushi. Nah, I'm thinking that's what they sell.
Nah.
They got Jamaican
Nah.
food. I was eating oxtail out there.
Never
jerk
eat
chicken,
Jamaican
every single
fucking
day.
food. Really?
Every single day.
That's wild.
Oxtail, curry goat, all that. Every single day. Word. I had fat burger. I had like 7 patties on a bun.
That's wild.
7 patties on the bun.
Yeah, I was wilding.
Nah, for real though.
I
Like,
ain't eat not one sushi.
like
I was forcing myself out here before I went. I didn't even eat not one sushi, no raw fish, no nothing.
were. Damn,
Yeah.
that's a wicked place, man. Like Japan, and like, did you see like a lot of like American influence when you went there?
Yeah, you see a lot of Americans out there. You see a lot of Jamaicans. I don't know why.
Really?
I don't know what's the obsession with Jamaican, but I went to a dance hall club and all that. It's a club named Club Harlem. They got like 3 different floors, different genres on each floor.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, bro, it's nuts out there. It's a lot of American people out there.
Mm-hmm.
They most of them like teachers. They teach
English,
or
facts.
something like that.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
fact.
Yeah, so I'll move out there for a fact.
Like-
I want to move out there.
Like-
You saw similarity. Well, did you go to Tokyo?
Yeah, that's why I stayed at in Tokyo.
Like between Tokyo and Manhattan or anything like that?
Oh yeah, definitely. It looked like Manhattan. Like, I did the big crosswalk. I forgot what they call it, but
Akihabara, that shit.
some shit like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
But-
about.
Like that intersection with
Just
this
like
man.
Manhattan.
Mm.
Yeah, you know how Manhattan got like down like this little alleys, but they got like
Yeah.
restaurants. They have just
Word,
like that.
word.
You see people drunk or like
Word.
freaks come out at night. Like they really got girls with little shorts and skirts and stuff like that saying
Yeah.
titty bars. Yeah, it's
It's a
it get
different world.
active. It get active.
Word.
And like, you know, in anime, when you get punched or something, like, ooh,
Yeah.
and they really get drunk and they be on the streets and they throw up just like ooh. Like, yo, bro, it get active out there. I'm
That's
telling you.
crazy. They wild,
Nah,
huh?
that's wild.
They be on the soju over there?
You know what?
Soju.
Yeah.
They probably sell that shit over there too. I know they got sake for sure. They
Yeah,
got that
sake.
Yeah, that's
sake.
crazy. I didn't have no sake.
That shit.
Was it, you said sake or sake?
Sake. That's what it's pronounced. I think. I don't know.
I ain't had none of that shit.
I don't know.
Let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments where I've only had that shit here. It was interesting because it was warm. It was just I've never drank.
Yeah, they got
warm
hot
alcohol.
sake. They got hot
Yeah.
sake.
Like
too.
it's weird. It's like I've never
Facts.
warm alcohol is just it don't seem like it makes sense, but it wasn't
tastes
bad.
like beer, but it get you fucked up. I had sake the other day.
Or
It's a fire restaurant in Astoria. Astoria got and that's another thing too. Astoria, not Astoria. What am I talking about? Flushing.
Flushing, yeah, Flushing.
Flushing got the hidden gems. If y'all
Flushing
want to
for
go
sure.
to Hole in the Wall for
Yeah.
cheap
Mm-hmm.
seafood, all that. Flushing.
Yeah.
Yo, my girl's always talking about Flushing. She
Flushing.
said Flushing is like the epitome of Asian, cuisine in New York, and I'm like, whatever the fuck,
Bro,
but
it's lit over there.
maybe she's right. All right,
Flushing is lit over there.
shout out to you, baby.
Astoria too though, but
Story, yeah, but facts. So, what would you say was the most interesting place that you've been?
Other than Japan, I would say London. London for a
London,
fact.
London town. You get me? Yeah.
You get me? That's fun. Like, yo, London, they got a big African culture over there, Jamaican
Facts.
too.
Yeah, that the diaspora was
Word.
crazy.
But London is just everything.
Is it
Like,
is it similar to New York?
yeah, it's just like New York. I would say it's more so like Harlem, Brooklyn type of vibe, but like
Word.
a little fancy-ish. Know what I mean, but London got everything. I look for weed out there. They call it crow. So I
Crow.
asked 2 guys. Niggas started acting like I'm the feds. Like
Word.
niggas started running. Like no, bro. No. Like, I'm like, alright.
Yo, that's wild,
And
bro.
I try to go to speakeasy, cause it's really illegal out there, like crazy. Illegal.
What's that?
Weed.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
So I tried to go to like a little speakeasy, not a restaurant. I had like a bar. It was like a bar, and then they had like weed stuff and all that stuff. I don't know how I found it. I think Reddit or something
Yeah.
like that.
Reddit.
Shout out to Reddit. Shout out to Reddit.
It's a fact. But
Yo.
that shit got raided right before I went over there. So
Probably a good thing.
yeah, that shit influenced my dressing style OD. Like the thrift shops over there in London,
Different.
it's different.
Mm.
I found some gems.
Nah, that's fine.
I ain't like Paris too much. I took the train from Paris to London. It was like an hour.
Yeah, you could really just country hop when you get to
Yeah,
Europe.
that's
It's
a fact.
crazy.
That's wicked.
Like,
That
how
is.
did all of these places, like, it's like fucking, how Jersey and fucking New York, all these places is right next to each other, but like they really kept their culture like separate and shit like that. I feel like that's really interesting. Amsterdam, weed is valid over there, right?
Like that shit is like people would just be smoking in the cafes and shit like
red
that.
light district, all that.
Red light district.
Prostitutes waiting right there.
Yeah,
Hold on, wait, but how far is Amsterdam from like London or Paris? Is
from London, no more than 2 hours.
Not bad.
No more than 2 hours
Not
on
bad.
a train ride.
On
a train ride.
That's what I'm saying.
If you drive, would it be
those
longer?
Drive, probably be shorter.
Really?
Probably be shorter.
Okay.
Cause they stop at different countries as they go.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So yeah, but over there, I want to go back.
Word.
Yeah, open up soon.
Open up
Please.
soon.
I'm not vaccinated, so.
I am vaccinated. Yeah, I am vaccinated.
I'm vaccinated. Matter of fact.
You feel me?
Nah, somewhere that like always seemed intriguing for me is like fucking Switzerland.
Switzerland, yeah, I ain't gonna
It
front.
seems so peaceful.
Yo, it's I don't know
I did my
why.
layover in Switzerland.
Where? How was that?
Crazy. It looked. I didn't go outside, but
damn.
you see mad mountains. It just looked cold. I had to stop in Switzerland for Japan actually. It was like a 30-minute layover, which is clutch.
Where? Yeah.
Switzerland. It looked cold, like very cold.
South Africa too, but that shit's far as fuck too.
I want to go to South Africa.
So I was about to ask you. That's a good.
Like
She
Cape
brought that
Town
up.
and shit like
Cape
that.
Town. Like, what do you think is next?
I don't even know.
Or
To be honest.
maybe like a short list. You have like maybe 3 or 4 that you really fucking with.
Well, next week I'm going. I'm going to Guyana next week, and then after that I'm going to Turks and Caicos. But I don't really count those. But I'm trying to go to Africa real soon, like starting next year maybe. New Year's I want to go to Dubai, but those prices are crazy, and the way out of this COVID thing going, I don't know. The restrictions might be changed and all that. So, but God willing.
Nah, that'd be smooth.
I want to go to Singapore.
I was telling my brother about that shit earlier today. It's funny, we had this conversation. We were talking about just the places that we want to go, and like Singapore is like Thailand in general is just really big. It's just a beautiful place. Like I want to like do some shit where we go to like somewhere that's like not super like touched by like society and shit like that. You can still see like a lot of its natural charm is still intact
Thailand,
and everything.
You could travel there on a budget.
Word, I've heard.
On a budget. I want to go to Thailand too. Thailand would be a good place to go to.
Their nature scene looks really wicked.
Ridiculous, bro. Like I would love to just go there for the sake of like photography. Like you know what I mean? Like you just see such really different things like
you
geographically.
You walk through the market, you see somebody cut a live chicken.
That's a fact.
I watch YouTube videos all the time. Just people walking through different like countries and stuff to see how they like the raw scenes.
I just be nervous though because you don't really know how they be giving it up in other countries, and if you go missing in another country, you're
done.
You're literally nobody's looking for you.
Tourism thing, they don't really mess with tourists because once a tourist go missing in that country, people like say you come back alive, right? Not come back alive. What if, say you make it out, right?
Yeah.
You put on blast and everything. People look at that country as like you're attacked American. You don't want to attack America. That's the home of the free. That's where everyone wants to go.
Right.
So if you get a bad report about the country, then it's over. Like they're gonna stop the money from everything. So
yeah, it'll affect like tourism. Because tourism is like a significant source of income for a lot of these like foreign lands and shit like that.
Like people want to mess with you, want to rob you and stuff. But it's crazy. 'Cause I seen that in Japan. Like it was like a black guy. It had little problems over the cases, and the guy pulled him back. Either he knew he's gonna get fucked up, or because he's American. Like the Japanese guy was going crazy. Some other Japanese guy, I'm pretty sure he ain't know him. Pulled him like, yo, let's go this way. Then you see, he's talking about some Jamaican shit. I don't know.
Oh, right. Yo, this is crazy, dog.
You,
like they said, there's mad yardies in fucking Japan, Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? I guess
it's mad bread to make out there.
Really?
Mad bread to make out there.
In what way would you say?
Like whether you want to teach a language, whether you want to do like a hip hop dance, because dancing is big too. So whether like people they get light out there too, they get light out there. So,
what?
Yeah, they do everything.
Yeah, I remember seeing a video. They have like a whole like Chicano culture too.
What? Yo,
like
this
Japanese
is crazy.
Chicano culture, like
they master almost everything. Like they really study whatever country they're getting into, and they really do it like good.
You know, one thing I have heard about Japan is like they really fucks with things like jazz and shit like that. Things that Americans started, but I mean, like, unless you a musician, niggas not fucking with jazz like that, you know what I'm saying? But like, you have places elsewhere where it didn't originate from that people still have like a fascination. I don't think everybody likes jazz over there, but I'm pretty sure that, like, you know what I mean, the interest is a little bit higher than where it is here. Like, it's crazy how you'll fuck around and do something here and then it just takes a little life of its own somewhere else.
And like Converses cost like $200 out there.
What?
That's a fact. Because U.S. made, so.
Oh, it is it. Oh, so. I mean, I'm trying to say, like, I was about to say, yo, so if I just went over there with mad
Converse and somebody bought it.
What? Flipping the verses. Bro.
Nah, that's different. So, like, was like anything specific cheaper there? Like, I don't know, like certain, like maybe like Japanese pieces that niggas kind of play a lot of chicken here for.
Bape. Yeah, Bape was made out there, so it was a little bit like, I'll say like you take off the tax and $40. It wasn't OD cheaper, but it was cheaper.
Okay.
Trains and stuff like that. Like they got 3 different trains. They got a bullet train that get you there in like 2 minutes, and they got the regular train and like stuff like that. And the bullet train is like $1. No, I'm lying. The regular train is like $1. And then the bullet train is like $14. But
okay, it's not bad.
You get your money's worth. You know, out here in America, you pay for something, but it's like bullshit. You gotta think about it.
Yeah.
You really get your money's worth, especially with food. Yeah, you get your money's worth with food too.
You know what kind of got me curious? Like, I know that your page is NYC Sneaky Links, but would you ever consider doing something like that? Like, I don't know, maybe just like an international kind of like, you know, like video. Like, I mean, if it's like for Japan, you just like, I bet top 5 things to do in Japan or some shit. Like, I don't know.
Now my DMs is full of people like, go ahead. I mean, my #1 video that went crazy, like, I think like 500,000, probably more than that now. 500,000 views. Was in Miami. I did like some sneaker. It had like a shot cup in a sneaker, like a real Jordan 3, not real Jordan 3, but like it's pottery. So and that went crazy because people didn't know about it. People lived in Miami, they didn't even know that it was there.
Wow.
I mean,
this nigga finding all the hidden gems.
Yeah, I don't know how I found out about that, but that went crazy. So that's something to come. Yeah, that's something to come.
Shit, yo, Waste My 20s gotta go international for the one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at some point, we've been in talks about it for the longest, but you know what I'm saying? I guess we just got a few things on the home front that we want to just get to first.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. Like, just between just you, like, what would you say would be like the first place you'd want to go internationally?
Oh, man. Internationally, man. Like, I feel like just to like keep it like not on the same, because I'm not gonna lie, Japan is lit, but like I'm not looking for, like, I wouldn't want to do that first just because
of the flight,
and I'm like, I'd rather like test the waters with something else, you know what I'm saying? But that would definitely be a spot though, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a bucket list spot in general. But I don't know, man. I feel like international, somewhere like, I would say whatchamacallit, fucking London would be lit, I think.
Yeah.
Just because, like, based off what we do, our type of content, I feel like we would relate to certain demographics out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be a easy connection type of thing. Like, I'm sure we would get that in Japan, but like the language barrier.
I was about to say, like, I was like, yo, they're like our cousin. Yeah, like our European cousin.
Yeah.
Like, you say you weren't too crazy about France. 'Cause I imagine France being kind of that too.
I was thinking about that too, but also it was like a little bit language, more language.
French is crazy out there. but if you, I ain't gonna lie though, if you could speak French and y'all do what y'all doing, y'all go out there, Paris would probably be a better option out of all of them.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because they got a lot of interesting people in
Paris.
Yeah, Paris have a lot of
Do they speak a lot of English there? They don't have to. Huh?
I don't know. I don't want to imagine.
We had a hard time.
We had a hard time.
And then when they speak French, it's like really like, whoa.
Crazy.
Like, you know, Spanish, you might know a few things.
A little bit.
French is a little bit
like,
more.
Yo.
Yeah, you're like mad confused. Like, how do you deduce this shit?
Yeah.
But nah, I think like London, you know what I'm saying, people would, I think it would just be a smooth, like, kind of like just to integrate in there, you know what I'm saying?
Link up with my son Skepta. Like, yeah.
You know?
Nah. You know what? Somewhere that kind of looks interesting to me too? Germany.
Yeah.
I heard Germany actually, like Germans, they dead ass speak English very well.
Yeah, nah, they do.
But
like-
what's over there,
I
bro?
don't know about Germany.
Like I just want to go there just because it's so like it's so different. Like I'm like I don't know many Germans, if any Germans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's people. I mean, are people with like a rich history,
Yeah.
barring a specific period of time. You know what I'm saying? We don't agree with that portion. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? There's like just mad different shit over there. Like your culture is just different. Like you know what I'm saying? Granted, it's
Right.
not really no universal Europe culture the way there is in the U.S. But just the fact that everybody's still who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
That's fire to me.
Germany, I don't know about Germany.
Nah, you wouldn't want to fuck with
just-
Germany?
Shit, I feel like I'll go missing in Germany. Like, I don't know.
I heard they don't got too many black people in Germany though.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I'll go missing shit.
Damn. I didn't know that. For real?
Yeah,
Just mad white people there?
mainly like I mean like I know that they got like the national soccer team. They got some niggas over there on the soccer team.
Yeah,
Granted, that don't
but-
mean that that's what the population is looking like.
I feel like, yo, we could start mad close. Just go up north.
Like to Canada?
Yeah.
Nah, see, I already
I
made
wanna
the
go
Canada.
back. I wanna
Yo,
go back.
you went to
Canada,
Toronto?
Toronto is where is that? Toronto is like, I want to say it's like London, sort of, kind of like.
Word.
They give me that type of vibe. But Toronto, they think people's not outside though. They're not really outside.
The same way.
Just at night. Like
Like, you
the-
really gotta find
Some shit.
where people are gonna be at. Especially with London, you gotta find people like where they're gonna be at too. I thought Brixton, I thought people was gonna be outside in Brixton. I mean, but just so happened that I met this girl in Miami and she was from London.
Okay.
I thought I was getting set up. I mean, I met her at a strip club, so I thought I was getting set up
Uh-huh.
because she had the accent on and everything. So
Yeah,
like,
sure.
she interested. Let me talk. Let me
Yeah.
friendly conversation. And add on Snapchat. So one time I posted on Snapchat. That's when Snapchat was lit.
Uh-huh.
Posted on Snapchat. She said, "Oh, you out here? Oh, I'm out there, but this where you can go." And she told me exactly where I could go. And when I went out there, it's playing Pop Smoke and I'm like, oh
wow.
And that's when Pop Smoke before he went out there, and that's when he first came out actually. When Welcome to
Yeah.
the Party and all that before it went crazy. So
That's so
Yeah.
interesting, yo. Like how, see, they really are fucking European cousin, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
But that's the thing too. Like it's like you saying like you met somebody. It's like it would be dope if we knew people in advance. You know what I'm saying?
that'd be ideal, I guess.
Like even if it's just virtually know them
Facts.
and
Yeah.
then link up there or have something to refer to. You know what I'm saying? Not
But
just be
now-
lost.
And that's another thing too, cause now, before I saw sneaker links, there was nothing like that. Now there is stuff like that. TikTok has stuff like that. All you gotta do is type in Toronto, wherever you want to go, and everybody
Yeah.
does reviews like how I do it.
Yo, it's funny that you say that too because that shit. I'm not really on TikTok like that, but like my cousin sent me a video, and they really do that shit everywhere because about maybe 2-3 years ago, because my mom lives in Ohio, right? So I would go and visit there, like yearly and whatnot, a few times a year sometimes. So I would go with my cousin, and we were there one summer, and this was like a few years ago, and I looked up some spots to go, thrifting and whatnot and shit like that, and we found this spot that it was just like really like it's not like a regular thrift store. It had like cool like timepieces, like retro ass booths, like diner booths, like mannequins.
Wow.
Like the way they dressed it up was really dope. Like the staircase was like they had like mad like vinyls and shit leading up,
That's
neon lights, whatever the case
That's
is.
fine.
Yeah.
And then she sent me a TikTok like last month.
Of someone
Somebody saying,
reviewing
"Yo,
it.
if you're ever in Columbus, Ohio, you could go here." Blah blah blah.
And it went viral, and that could have been you. That
I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
people really like. I mean, it's cool, I appreciate like the concept of like people being able to see something and go check it out, but it's like crazy how it's like you could do it anywhere,
yeah,
like
Yeah.
even in a place like Ohio, like that shit was like, what the fuck?
Right.
man, bro. That,
There's
oh
some
yeah, TikTok.
TikTok is.
I keep preaching that.
He's been telling niggas for the
I've been
longest.
preaching.
I'm gonna be more. I'm gonna be on my TikTok shit more. I definitely started, so I'm like making progress. But like it's I don't know, getting on a new social media platform, bro. I really be feeling like the old nigga. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
how do you work
How you
this?
do it,
Sometimes,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I
Fact.
never thought I'd feel like that, but I do be feeling like that
And you really
sometimes.
can't go for what people are saying too, like over certain things. Cause I thought Chicago, oh, I'm gonna get shot,
Yeah, nah, yeah. I
Yo,
believe that.
Chicago is beautiful.
I
Like it's
bet,
probably
yeah.
one of the best places you could really like aesthetically
That's the
for
spot I
art
wanna go to.
and all that.
Word.
Chicago.
I heard it's clean too.
If you went to art,
Oh, yeah, I
streetwear,
heard
and
that
all
too.
that, yeah, it is. Everything is like aesthetically pleasing out there.
Yeah, one thing like I heard about Chicago, which was something that I found to be interesting, was also that it's relatively small compared to like how New York is, and that's something that like when I went to Miami, I liked about Miami. Miami is not as wild, spread out. So one, Ubering around was like way cheaper, which I found to be dope. And then even if you didn't Uber, like let's just say the Uber would cost like $10, it'd probably be like a 5-6 minute drive. If you walk, it might take like, you know what I mean, 12, 15, 20 minutes. You actually get to see shit along the way. And it's not just like, all right, this block is lit and then this next block is corny and then you got to walk a few blocks so you get somewhere lit. It's like, nah, like everything.
Yeah, like Wynwood. I fuck with Wynwood.
Wynwood is beautiful.
Wynwood,
Little Havana and shit.
Yeah.
Like this shit is, it's like, I won't say it's efficient because I don't make no fucking sense, but they don't have like a whole lot of space that goes to waste. You know what I mean? I think that's interesting.
Yeah, Miami is. I should get a rental property out there. I'm always in Miami.
Yeah.
Nah, this nigga love Miami.
I feel that weather is lit. That's the one thing about Miami, yo. It's like I would want to have something like that, like for the winter here, yo, because this shit is like my ears be fucking me up in the winter over here, yo. But over there,
nah, it be cold as shit.
Over there, yo, you could just be I'll be using my bike for transportation, bro. I don't even want to drive like that. You know what I'm saying?
And like when I seen this shit, like I seen some building that was like rent. It was like an office building. Rent was like $800 a month. I'm like,
yo, you see?
Like, you over here suffering.
You over here suffering for way more and having like way less. It's like, damn. Like, I don't know. Like, that's one of those spots that like I could appreciate it. It's sort of a thought town too, in all fairness. You know what I'm saying? So it's not completely a thought town, but it's largely
like you kind of know the type of people you're gonna see there. You know,
it's Miami. We talking about Miami?
Yeah.
It gives you the dream that you want. It gives actually you could be fake out there in Miami. Cause it gives you like the fake luxury. Everything is cheaper, like you said. You get a Rolls Royce for almost $500.
Yeah.
Right? But out here they want like 2 bands for the day.
Yeah,
I mean,
ridiculous.
So, I'm saying that's a rental. That's not the buy.
Right, of course,
that's
that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
So,
I could never.
Yeah, if you want to act like you're somebody or Miami.
Yeah. Miami's a place to go. Like, what about west for y'all? Like I mean, I went to Cali, which is kind of as west as you can go, but you know what I mean? Like going, I guess, upper and like lower. Like I don't know what like you went to Vegas?
Yeah, I went to Vegas. I like Vegas. I don't really like Cali. Cali ain't got no food. You would starve in Cali.
Really? You think so?
If you don't like tacos.
Nah. Raising Cane's, boy. Yo, Raising Cane's.
And what else?
Nigga, that's all you need, bro.
Exactly. That's all you.
Nah, but that Jack in the Box was fire. I fucked with Jack in the Box. Don't do that.
Come on. That's like you saying Chick-fil-A out here. That's like you saying McDonald's. Your name?
Nah, I know that.
Fast food restaurants.
But
bro.
those are not specific to California. I'm not gonna say specific to California, but I don't have no Raising Cane's in New York. There's no such thing as a Raising Cane.
They got that in Ohio. That shit is fire.
Some southern shit.
About the food part.
No, Ohio's not southern.
Ohio's not southern?
Nah, hell no.
Where is it?
That's like
Midwest,
next to Michigan.
Yeah, that's up. That's up.
Yeah.
Ohio is up.
Yeah, bro. That's not even Midwest. It's still like time. It's still Eastern
I can't
time.
Picture that shit on the map, but I know it's up for a fact.
I thought Ohio was like above like South Carolina or some shit.
Oh nah. What is above South Carolina? Georgia, right?
Is it? I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm bad with geography and shit. Like that.
Yo, Americans don't know shit about geography. You can't blame us. You feel me?
They fucked us by not putting us on the metric system. Honestly.
Nah, for real. Like, just wanted to be different. America always want to be different. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, like I like if I go somewhere and I'm like kilometers per hour, like how fast am I fucking going, yo?
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
I went to when I went to El Salvador, because I've been to El Salvador before as a kid, but like going as an adult, it's totally different. And then so I was like, yo, driving in a foreign country, especially like a country that's like that, you know what I'm saying? Like people are reckless. They don't give a fuck.
Hell yeah.
They be maneuvering like you better crash, but like they don't crash. I'm like, yo, bro.
And it rolls mad tight.
Like they be doing the walkish shit. I'm like, yo.
It's the same way in Guyana too.
Yeah, if you could drive in New York, you could drive anywhere. I'll tell you that.
I believe that.
If you drive in New York, you drive anywhere.
Yeah.
It's funny you said that because I went to Costa Rica.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. I just learned how to drive manual, right?
Okay.
So something happened with my flight. And I missed the flight, whatever the case is. So I got in late.
Okay.
So everything got thrown off. My rental car, everything. So I got there. They only had one rental car. It was manual.
Oh,
And you need a 4x4 out there. You can't drive with a regular car. You need a 4x4. So
yeah.
I'm like, all right, I got this.
Mm-hmm.
The villa is 3 hours away, though,
On a manual.
at night.
At
Oh,
night.
nah. And you know they be having
Night.
no lights,
No lights.
bro.
No
All you
lights.
got is your headlights.
And you driving in the fog. I
Son.
mean, not in the fog, in the clouds.
Oh,
So it looked like fog, but you driving
damn.
like it's
the altitude
yeah.
be like that. Oh, cause you went like mountains and shit
Yeah,
like that.
mountains is 3 hours away.
Yeah.
Up,
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
up,
yeah,
down.
yeah.
And you know driving up
Yep.
on a stick.
Yep, on a
pause,
stick.
That shit.
Nah, cause that shit.
First
if
gear.
you could start
It
going
starts to roll
backwards.
backwards sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
oh,
And
nah,
then there was traffic at night at that.
what?
So-
Nah, that's
The trucks and all that shit. I was driving on hills that they didn't really have like barricades.
Yeah.
Bro.
so you
Yeah,
never
bro.
drove a manual car prior to that?
Well, I just bought my manual car before that. Like I want to say like 2 weeks before that, and I was practicing. I didn't know how to drive manual before I bought the car. I just
Oh,
bought
really?
this shit.
Which one? The
That one of Lexus. I sold that shit.
the silver joint?
Nah, it was like beige sort of kind.
Okay.
Yeah, you could say it was silver, beige.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But yeah, cause I wanted that car so bad. I mean, it was It wasn't summertime. It was like I bought it in September, trying to get ready for the next season, and yeah, bro, worst idea ever.
Yeah.
Well, but matter of fact, it was a good idea because if I didn't buy the car, I wouldn't even know how to. We'd have been stranded at the
Word.
airport
At the airport.
at I don't know, like 10 o'clock at night.
They would have to wait till
It was
all
crazy,
the way
bro.
to the next morning.
But we made it. We made it.
Yeah.
I stole like $20,000 times, but
yeah.
Fuck it.
Nah,
Yeah.
manuals are different. Yo, I was trying to I was learning like a few years ago on my stepdad's car, and like I was getting as soon as I was getting, but it was in Ohio, so like I wouldn't even practice here because I would be practicing over there. As soon as I was getting the hang of it, it was like the end of summer, so I came back here, and it's like, yo, you really got to stay on it. I mean, at least for me, because I tried again, like the stalling, and
yeah.
I'm like, fuck, yo, I don't know. Because the thing about that is, like, the only reason why I wanted to learn is because there a lot of, like, cars be mad cheap.
Yeah. Facts.
They're manual.
Facts.
But then again, like, living here, I wouldn't want one, though.
Nah,
With all the
traffic
stopping.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want one.
Nah, I felt that.
Bro, it's that driving in another country,
Yeah.
manual that you never drove before.
Word.
And then, it was an experience. I like that because I'm like a daredevil. I like stuff like that because it gave me a different experience in the country. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I did that 3 hours. And I had to drive
Yeah.
back another 3 hours. Then we had to go get something to eat. Then we had to go to the beach, So,
Was driving back easier, I guess?
yeah, because it was downhill. And I got
More to hang
I
of
got
it.
used to the car.
Mm-hmm.
Cause one thing about manual, like you can learn how to drive manual, but you gotta know the car. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Some people the clutch is too in.
Oh,
that
yeah.
it's sensitive. Like
Right,
you have
right,
to
right.
know, how to drive the car itself.
Facts, I feel you.
So yeah, it was an experience. Almost lost my life. Almost backed up on a hill. Yeah, it's crazy.
I almost lost my life. He just throw that shit casually.
Yeah, I almost lost my life. Niggas, we driving, we see lions and tigers and bears and shit, and stolen on top of that, and then
Nah,
Yeah.
you definitely got an experience out of that.
yo,
That is
that's crazy. 'Cause I
wicked.
forgot
You saw
all about
lions?
that. I don't know if it was a lion.
You saw some sort of.
It was
wicked
something.
ass-
It could have been a bike, but it was
Yeah,
dark, bro.
yeah.
It was shit.
Nah,
It was dark.
The closest thing that I got to, like, it was in Cali though. I remember I was leaving like the fucking Griffith area, like where they have the Hollywood sign and
Yeah.
whatnot, and it was like we went there around like golden hour. So by the time we would leave, the sun was already typed down, and I remember like leaving in the rental car, and then I just see a fucking like some eyes light up, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I'm like, oh shit, it's a fucking like fox or some shit.
Oh.
No, coyote. It was a
Coyote.
coyote, because they be having those shits over
Yeah.
there up in the like that area. And I'm like, yo,
That shit
That
is
shit
get out
is-
of nigga too. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
out of nigga. I ain't
That shit
gonna
waiting for a nigga.
Yeah.
Yo.
Nah, one thing I can say about both of y'all, which is dope, is that y'all both have had some like interesting cars in your time. Like
Mhm.
This nigga. And y'all both was driving in fucking high school, which was ridiculous.
Yeah.
2 niggas is driving. Like, this nigga Rels, you drive me to my crib. I'm like, I live around the corner.
Right.
Oh, that's
like,
hilarious.
niggas would get in the
That's before gas was crazy.
That ass, bro.
Before gas was crazy.
It would just be me, him, and Tank in the V, and then we just fucking. Sometimes niggas would go get some food or some shit after school. It was different, like, but like you had your
The
Mustang.
simple pleasures.
Simple pleasures.
Yeah.
Nigga had the Mustang. What color was it?
Yeah. Red. That shit was nice. I like
Yeah,
that red.
Mustang, shit.
Yeah, nigga, like
95. It
Ooh.
was
I
95.
think I remember that shit, matter of fact.
Yeah, but it was
yeah.
clean. Like the dude I bought it from, some old guy, like old white guy in Ohio.
Beautiful.
Bro, his whole family had Mustangs, yo. And like of the year, so I bought that shit probably like when we were, that was like what 2012.
Just about.
Yeah.
So like they probably had like 2010s, 2011 Mustangs, but he had kept his 95 GT in the garage for who knows how long.
That's how you know you're buying a good car.
Facts.
It's a fact.
And it was cool, and I fucked with him because he left the rims from one of his newer Mustangs on it, like the tires and the rims and shit like that. So it like not only was it mint, like the paint, the inside,
Well kept.
and like he had new wheels on it. You know what I'm saying? The nigga fucking gave me like an extra pair of taillights and a wing. So I'm like, yo,
Wow.
this guy was
Took care of
this
you.
guy was nice. He was like, yo, I remember buying it like when we got it in Ohio. He was like, yo, if you got any problems, you could call me, text me, whatever the case is.
How much
care
you-
about it?
How much you run for?
3. That was the illest deal that I like.
How many miles did it have on it?
Like 95.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And what year was it?
95.
Oh my god.
Nigga got blessed.
Yo, I was like,
Wow.
Nah.
I really missed that shit, and the only reason why I sold it is because of the gas, bro. It was a GT 8-cylinder in high school,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
bro.
That's
I don't even
crazy.
think I had a job.
How much you sold it for?
3, because
Okay,
I
so-
really wanted to get more because I feel like I was trying to be on some stingy shit. Like, yo, this shit is nice. I felt like it was worth more than I copped it for, but I was like, all right, let me at least get.
Yeah.
Break
That's
even.
grateful though because, cars depreciate, but at least I got what I put into it. So
That's a fact.
What shit did you have when you first got your V? Like what you had?
I had a 94 ES300. I only had Lexus.
Yeah, you've been a Lexus
Oh, word.
dude.
Yeah, I only had Lexus.
Yeah, I can't front.
wait, ES300. That's that shit.
Who?
They be having like a lot of mods for that shit, right?
Nah, that's the IS300. That's the
Oh.
shit that the manual car I had bought.
Oh,
And I ended up
okay,
selling
okay.
that shit when I moved out of Roosevelt.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And that guy drove from Boston to get that shit. And he
Yeah.
drove it to Boston, so you know it's a good car.
Mm-hmm.
Shh.
That's that
I
Japanese.
bought that for still price.
How much?
He listed it for 2,000. I came with 18,
Oh,
and I told him I only had 15.
Ah!
yeah.
Yeah,
That's how you gotta be.
And that car was factory manual, and right now, if you want a factory manual car, up for that model, it's like $7,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much did you let it go for?
I think I let it go for like 6.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
The
Nah,
come up.
Nigga, Gino
super.
just like, yo, this shit, cause it's crazy. Gino, his brother found that shit on offer up.
Shout out to
Mhm.
Gino. Shout out Gino.
And
Shout out
Dreddy.
Tal. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah.
They found it on offer up. They sent it to me. We went and got it that same day.
Word.
Facts. I
Damn.
was looking badly for that car. Man,
So like, all right.
I guess certain cars appreciate.
Yeah,
Usually
nah, facts.
they depreciate.
because what happens is people buy the manual and then they do the swap to make it manual. I mean, wait, I'm bugging. They buy it automatic and then do the swap to make it
Swap.
manual. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And then just doing the swap alone was like $2,000 plus. You know what I mean?
Is it always clean? Cause I don't know. Sometimes you fuck around with a car. I mean, not
And
always.
that shit don't matter. Like when I bought the car, I thought it was good. He had all types of like wide body shit on it. So I'm like, this guy gotta be high or something. Why is it so cheap?
Yeah.
I was worried about the title. Like, is it
Yeah.
a clean title? Is
Yeah,
it a
you
fake
always
title?
gotta.
I was worried about that. Shit was clean as hell. The title.
So what do you think why he sold it so cheap for?
Because when I actually got to the driveway, I started
It was
ripping the shit
shaking?
off. Rust.
Oh.
Rusted the fuck out. Like I opened up the trunk, I could see the ground rust.
Oh wow.
So I spent like $2,000 for the repair and shit like that.
Damn.
Yeah, rust be the fucking,
The destroyer.
especially here, bro, with the
Yeah,
winter
oh,
and the
yeah.
salt.
Oh, is that what? Oh, but you know what? That makes sense because that's why the ground be all
Yeah.
tore up after
Mhm.
the
Yeah,
seasons.
yeah.
and
Like
shit.
out
Right.
west, yo, people don't worry about rust.
Thank
Like you could leave your shit outside, like you're good. You know what I'm saying? That cars don't rust like that over there.
Oh, so is that, I
Facts.
guess, the reason why people will put the shit into a garage in order to try to prevent rust from, I guess, like, slow it down maybe?
Hot states they put it in a garage because the what happens with the paint? The
Oh.
paint, like,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
sun, the
hollows out
clear
and-
coat and
yeah,
shit like that.
Yeah, it burns up and you know look ashy and stuff like that.
Fact, you
Yeah.
don't want that.
So that's why I do that. But
Mhm.
you want to buy a car from Cali and stuff
Exactly.
like that.
Exactly. Like
Florida.
What would be the furthest y'all would be willing to go for a car if y'all really had a car that y'all wanted? What would be the furthest?
Bro, if you really want the car, if I really want the car, I'd drive to the border of Mexico. Like, I'd go far. Like, for a fact, bro. For
Really?
a fact. If
Yeah.
you got a good, and that's the thing, because New York, everything, the price is up.
Yeah.
That's why people go to
right.
Virginia, Delaware to get cars. Jersey.
True, true.
Jersey, everybody got put on to Jersey. And
Facts.
cars ain't cheap no more.
But the
over
thing
there,
is, like, how the fuck you bring that shit back though? With like what type of plate? A temporary, like, you know what I'm saying? That's the one thing about getting it, like, from a like, let's say you were to get it in Cali, like, how are you getting it here?
So that's why you gotta have like dealer friends, people who work in dealerships and stuff like that. Because
Give you
once you got the dealer
plates.
plates, you're good. You don't need no
Yeah.
insurance. No, like you're good. The plate itself has insurance on it.
Okay.
I mean, but other than that, bro, you ride that shit dirty, pause.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, like,
But through states, though, I ain't gonna
like
front. It's just-
interstates,
Yeah, bro.
interstate wise,
you
it
get
makes me
stopped.
nervous.
Listen, whatever it needs for the car,
Yeah.
or you could just ship it. It depends
That's the
how,
thing.
like, how you feeling.
How
That's
much
the
is that
thing.
gonna run you though?
Oh,
Not cheap.
see, not cheap. Not
Not
cheap.
cheap.
Not cheap.
Like, I would be interested in shit like that once I had
A little bit more chicken.
sufficient funds to
Or
do
you could
shit
rent a
like that.
U-Haul and had a little tractor shit. But you gotta have experience of doing a tow hook shit too.
True.
Yeah, so
There's
it
options.
depends.
Yeah.
It depends.
Nah, that's like one of those things. Cause I'm looking for a car now, and it's tough because I don't want to go anywhere but New York. But
Yeah,
I
nah,
mean,
you
but
gonna
that's the
pay.
thing. You're gonna
Yeah,
pay. Like I be seeing
Shit is
shit
expensive here.
OD expensive. Like when I like doing the search, when I open up the I guess the radius of where I'm looking for
Nigga
the
put
best,
five.
bro. Now I be putting like I put like 20, 30. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring it in because I be seeing ill ass deals, and then
Yeah.
all of them shits are in Jersey. I'm like,
Yo, bro, listen.
Put PA in Virginia.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
about to say. I bought my dog in PA,
where
right? 2,500. That dog out here costs like 7,000.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Nah.
Did
So-
Eli go far to get his dog too?
I think he went to PA.
And because
Wow.
the Amish people out there, they got them. They that do the dog breeding and shit. So
Oh,
and they
that
got
makes
it.
sense.
So I mean,
Damn, nah.
but PA, Virginia, Delaware. I mean, that's good states you get good cars for a good price.
Good price, word.
I mean, like driving out there, probably like tolls and everything, like 150, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it save you $1,000.
On the car in the long
Right.
run.
Yeah.
Nah,
1,000 plus.
that's a fact. And I ain't gonna front too. Like, there was one dude on YouTube who I fussed with, some old white nigga named Scotty, something like that. He be talking about like cars. He talks about the luxury cars. It's funny that you said you've only had Lexuses. He was like, yo, listen, every other like luxury car, no matter where the fuck the company is, it's not built there except for Lexus. Lexus is still built in Japan, so you're still getting the guarantee of the Japan like engineering. And I was just looking at a few of them shits. Like I seen like a 05 ES, and the shit was like put together pretty well. I'm like, that shit was in like Queens, and I'm like, nah, I don't, you know.
Yeah, Queen, it be Guyanese guys too. It be Guyanese Indians.
Or they fuck with this shit's heavy.
Yeah, they fuck with them shits heavy.
I don't know though. Sometimes you gotta just put that time, like invest that time though.
And it
I got
just-
my shit in
That's a
Queens.
fact.
Queens were.
Yeah, and like you kind of like it is. You never know.
Because I
until
mean,
you-
I know like the city miles, you probably just that shit is
I
not.
don't worry about miles, bro. Like as long as it's not like crazy 200s. I mean, you only gonna have a car for X amount of years. I mean, you're not gonna have
Right.
a car forever.
Right, man.
We live in a different time now, you know. So it's
yeah.
like used cars are, well, it's not more than new cars, but the rate of how they're selling, they're more than new cars. They're selling more than new cars,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
of
and
course.
the price went up more
Right.
than that.
It's because of the
So
pandemic
you
and
gotta
shit.
really get it from somebody that's hungry, which
Yeah.
is those
Yeah.
states that's not really in cities.
Yeah, because they
I mean-
exactly. There's not as much demand,
Yeah,
so they'll let it go.
that's a fact.
Nah.
Offer up, Facebook Market, all that stuff.
Yeah, I've
people
been on-
people look
on,
past that, but you gotta.
I've been on Facebook. That's probably
The
that's been the
marketplace-
primary place
That's
I've
a
been
good
looking.
spot to
Yeah.
go. That's
You know what
a
I'm
good
saying?
spot
Like,
to look at.
like I've been just seeing them shits. Like, obviously, when you get a car, you have to think about it for practical reasons. But then, the young part of my brain was like, get some shits you gonna like. You know what I'm saying? Get some shit that's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
For
You know
the
what I'm
most part, you
saying?
gotta get something you like. We don't want to like it too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, cause you ain't paying crazy. That's why I never got a new car. I want a new car.
Mm.
Out the
Shit,
dealership.
I ain't gonna. I don't think I could.
I love a new car, but
Right.
I haven't paid a car note since I've been living. I mean,
Yeah.
I had the luxury of just paying insurance under my mom, and
I
I
mean,
can't
you and me
beat
is
that.
similar in that way because I remember like you had told me like about some shit that you had to pay, and I was like, yeah, man, I ain't gonna front. I don't like owing. He's like, nigga, that's why I came out. I
Yeah.
came out like a G out of my pocket just so I wouldn't have to owe nobody. I'm like, we similar in that way. It's like if I don't have to like pay something off like for over a period of time, I'd rather
Facts.
pay it all right here while I have this chicken. It's done.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's some shit, man. Like y'all car niggas, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be doing some shit.
That shit's expensive, bro.
That much it
expensive.
is, bro. Your Jeep kind of came pretty put together though, right? For the most part, like
Yeah, that
Like-
shit was. That's what I'm saying. Like that was a good deal, honestly.
Yeah.
Because, like, it wasn't the problem with Jeeps is like a lot of them be rusted, especially the year I got
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
a 04. So like, the undercarriage and shit would be fucked up
Word.
because of where we live.
yeah,
That one was decent, actually, like barely any rust, like minimal as rust. And it had like the fucking little lights, the
Facts.
fucking underglow lights and whatnot. The shit was lifted already. The fucking LED headlights and shit like that. So yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, everything was set.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's beautiful.
The tires and shit. Although I do want to get like different tires.
what are they like? Are those like off road tires?
They're
or
like I feel like they're
sand
like
tires?
sand tires. Yeah.
You gotta watch them shit flip a lot. Them Wranglers,
Mm-hmm.
they tend to flip.
Like
Oh yeah, people be
Yeah.
yo. There's
Tend to
stickers
flip.
inside the shit in the fucking like where you would have like the mirror.
Yeah.
It literally says like it gives you like caution on shit like that, especially because if you be lifting
It's a
and
rough
shit like
drive
that.
too.
When you like if you doing the turns like that shit always, but like nah, we good. I don't be doing no reckless shit though.
yeah,
so
she's a pretty standard.
Yeah.
that shit's a tough drive. That shit fuck your back up. If you got a bad back, don't get a Wrangler for a fact.
Why you say that? Because it's just bumpy or some shit. Or?
I mean, at least for my good Wrangler, her shit, it just the suspension. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if it's too high. I don't know if you get that problem, but if it like, you feel everything on the road.
yeah, you feel, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to get new tires.
Yeah, you feel
because-
every single thing.
and that's why I have that back shit. You peep.
Oh, right.
I have like this little cushion shit,
Yeah.
so like some lumbar support because I don't know, maybe it is a Jeep thing. I feel like I
It
thought
might
my
be.
back
But
was
it's
just,
not made for the streets that we driving on.
right.
Right?
Yeah.
And then especially if you with the terrain tires and
yeah.
the,
That's the
you
thing. The
gonna feel
terrain
like-
tires,
yeah.
they're not. They look cool,
Right.
they look
but
good.
they're not
but
practical. Like I would rather if I could find like some smooth shits, swap it out. Yeah.
Alright, so, one thing I want to ask you for sure is, like, you do something that I feel like is very interesting, and you provide information. Because, like, when I went to school, there was, like, there's different types of media. Media serves different purpose. Sometimes it's to entertain. Sometimes it's to inform. I feel like you have a way of mixing both of those two things together, and you find a way and a lane to do so, which I
Yeah.
think is really impressive, and I'm proud of you because I remember, you talking about shit like
Yeah,
this.
good luck.
So, what piece of advice would you give to a younger person, maybe trying to break into the field of, like, I guess, social media, because I guess that's where you provide most of your information. What advice would you have for a younger person starting out?
All right, so everybody have their own niche, right? Whether you like to draw, whether you like to paint, whether you like to do flips, know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rap,
Yeah.
Right.
whatever. There's a group of people who like to do that too, So if you put it out there and you don't care about what other people think, because you might be the best of who might be doing it, know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, and somebody else might like it.
Yeah.
Cause like me, I like different stuff. I might see you play a violin. Nobody plays violin like that, know what I mean? Or like an organ or something crazy.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? I like different stuff. So there's people out there that like different stuff. So I would say stick with your niche, find your niche, stick with it, and exploit it.
That's
a fact.
that's very good advice.
Show your talents.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's about the
Time
time
to give
flowers.
like to give flowers here.
Shout out to Nori, because I didn't realize that he started this shit. He definitely started this shit. Yeah, like he actually said that shit in that Vince Staples shit. He was like, yeah, we like to give flowers. Everybody likes to give flowers nowadays, but we was the first one. So shout out to Nori and Drink Change for doing that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we like to give flowers
nice.
to people, or we don't got to be people in
Yeah.
general. It could be like a group of people. It could be an inanimate object, depending on how you feeling that day. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to pass it to you. I'm going to pass it
Yo,
on to you.
honestly, I saw a video yesterday. Made me think I'm going to give flowers to the Olympics are going on right now. Shout out to the Olympians.
Thanks.
Because apparently, well, not apparently, I just, people don't think about this, but and it's like, I wouldn't expect it, but like a lot of people, you would think that, you know, athletes, because we know of like NBA or football, people will get bread. Olympians don't get bread like that. At least not the normal, average
ones.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you're like fucking Michael Phelps.
Simone Biles.
You know what I'm saying?
Come from sponsorships and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, people would just be regular people, but they be putting their time, investing everything into what they do. People be having regular ass jobs, and they're fucking Olympians.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yo.
It's
Nah, that's crazy.
Shout out to the Olympics and Olympians.
Word.
That's crazy you said that too, because I was saying about find your niche.
Yeah.
I was watching Olympics too. I did not know that skateboarding was a thing.
Yeah, I
in
think
the
they
Olympics.
just
They
added
just
that.
added it.
You know,
Mhm.
and there's people out there who like to skateboard, and
Yeah.
you could get a free trip even if you don't get a
Right.
medal.
Yeah.
You get a free trip to Tokyo or wherever. You know, it's the exotic
Mhm.
places where.
Facts.
So, yeah, stick to your niche.
That's a fact.
Shit. I mean, you have anybody you want to give flowers to?
Shit, give flowers. Shit, I like to give flowers to all the scammers out there. trying to make it out. Know what I mean, that's
Trying
a
to
fact.
make it out.
Trying to make it out.
Everybody don't got jobs, so they found something
Yeah.
crazy. And it's crazy because it's really hood people who know computers or
Yeah.
whatever it is and exploit it
Uh-huh.
to make other people money or make themselves money.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, shit.
Shout out to the scammers.
Shout out to the scammers.
Everybody they got something to do, you know.
Facts.
Damn. I don't know who to give it to, but if I gotta just freestyle it, I'm gonna give it to the photographers. Shout out to all the photographers. There's a lot of people who try photography and kind of realize it's not their thing or whatever the case is. But there's a lot of people who are, you know what I mean, you don't even got to be like the most like naturally talented, because there's certain people just have the eye that's just wicked off rip. But to everybody who doesn't have just the crazy eye off rip, but just literally sat there, took the time to learn the craft, learn and see what they like the most, and finagle, like the people who aren't the most talented but just worked hard. Shout out to all of y'all, for real.
That's a fact. And the people who got to deal with Kanye, too. The photographers who got to deal with Kanye. and like, you know how hard it is to get a... Like, you really need, like, a 200 millimeter just to get a picture of Kanye. Like, you can't have a 30 mil. Like, yo, he going to snuff you. Know what I mean? Like,
It's
so,
like Kanye, yo.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Wasn't that shit supposed to drop today?
Tomorrow, I believe.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
okay.
Oh, he said, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Now he got
He feel like it.
the live stream, though. I think it might be real this time, though.
Oh, word?
It's a live stream?
He's literally in a fucking room right now for like 24 hours. He's in a room.
I seen that
some-
he's working out. I seen that.
Wait, he's live right now?
I believe so.
Oh, I ain't know he's live right now.
He's live. Like, I think you go on Apple Music, because my shorty just sent me a picture of this shit. He's wearing some shit with spikes and shit. He's doing Kanye shit. You feel me? Typical Kanye
He's
shit.
him.
Yeah.
He's
him.
very much him.
And I just say that the widows, there's widows like that
Yeah.
that, you know, make money
Yeah.
just for being a widow, because they being themselves.
Yeah.
Stuck with it.
So, you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of ways to make that money. So
Yes,
make that
indeed.
money.
Make that money.
You know what I'm saying?
Make sure them bills is paid. I'm trying to tell y'all gotta pay them fucking bills. Cause
Facts.
you know that man gonna come and he gonna take your shit if you don't pay it.
Make sure you like this shit, too.
Facts.
Make sure you
share
subscribe
it.
this shit. You know what I'm
Subscribe,
saying?
Share,
it,
save,
comment.
Save it.
If you think my hat is fucking stupid, tell me your hat is fucking stupid. I want you to tell me that.
Follow
shit.
Sneaky Links, NYC Sneaky Links.
Follow.
Yeah. Actually,
word.
where can they find you at?
Well, you can find me, rellysmacks. You know, I'm going to I travel and stuff like that. I have, you know, nice videos to show the people out there who think they can't travel. So you can do it too. You can travel too. But for the people at home, I put out videos for you. And NYC Sneaky Links
On Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a fact. And
TikTok as well,
TikTok
right?
is really
There it
smacks.
is. TikTok.
Yeah.
There we go.
And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, follow the podcast. We posting every week.
Yes.
And
indeed.
just like that.
Just like that, we out this bitch. Good God Almighty.